Spin bowlers in India, the Bedis, the Prasannas, they took pride as much in taking a wicket as the manner in which they took the wicket. And there was this great pride, almost arrogance, in saying, you know what, I thought him out.
Well, that's out. And he's bowled.
In 1971, an Indian team including all four spinners and wicketkeeper engineer toured England, where they had never won a match.
And that's it. So there we are, the first wicket.
After 2 draws in the first 2 tests, a third was played at the Oval. After both first innings, the game was finally balanced. Then, with England batting again, up stepped the maverick Chandrasekhar, with bowling propelled by his polio-withered right arm.
Chandra to Edrich. Oh! Middle and off.
He made a defect into an enormous asset. His right arm was so thin, his wrist was almost broken, just went round and round. With the result, he bowled leg breaks and googlies without actually realizing sometimes which way the ball was going.
Well, this is an uncomfortable period for Keith Fletcher. Just 3 balls to go before lunch.
He's gone. Bat and pad. Caught by Salkar.
Fletcher looked absolutely devastated. Absolutely devastated. Like a rabbit caught in the headlights. And from that moment on, it seemed to be that England were mesmerised.
Still these 3 short legs hovering just a few yards away from Illingworth. Silly mid-off.
And he's caught and bowled. Full toss, driven straight back at Chandrasekhar. He's out! Oh, what a good catch! Venkat had slipped, and look at Chandra. What a day! What a day for India! Yes, caught and bowled!
Chandra's 6 wickets for 38 runs led to England being bowled out for a mere 101.
That was one spell. I mean, I can still talk about it in my dreams. Fantastic spell.
He's out! Oh, what a good catch! And look at Chandra, caught and bowled!
The last day of play coincided with a festival for the Hindu god Ganesh, god of luck. But memories of past failure made for an oval full of nervous Indians. India needed 174 runs to win and was 6 wickets down when Farooq Engineer was joined at the wicket by the tailender, Abid Ali.
Lofted in the air. Abid Ali panicky, wanting to go.
And after that stroke, I think you'll find, yes, that Engineer is going to have a word with Abid Ali.
We had 1 run to win. I said, Abid, don't take any risks. You know, we want to win this test match. Okay.
But he's cut that away.
And he charged out again to Derek Hunter or something, got a top edge over the slips, 4 runs, and he won the test match.
Chased away for 4 and giving India a victory here in the Oval Test match. 174 for 6.
For about 3 hours that day, I didn't move from the spot I was standing, lest I disturb the cosmic forces. You know, it was that sort of match because it was so important to register the first ever victory on English soil and win the series. And yet the feeling was that surely that dream can't be realised.
There must be some weight they're carrying there. Farooq Engineer, who must be well over 14 stone.
But to build on victories like this, India would need players who could regularly make big scores. Included in the 1971 team was a 22-year-old batsman, Sunil Gavaskar.
Chalo, come on, tap. Come on, watch the ball. 1, backlip. Straight, come on, watching the ball. 2. Watching the ball is very important. Come on, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Maintain your balance. Balance is the key. Come on.
Sunil Gavaskar came from Bombay, always the source of serious run-making in India.
Slowly. Now do a drive. Backlip, 1. That's it. Come on, 2. 3.
Here, boys still learn the core values of the Bombay school of batting, a steady, correct and orthodox technique that was Gavaskar's gift to Indian cricket.
Watching the ball is very important. Come on, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Imagine that bowler is coming towards you. Come on, watch the ball. Yes, watching the ball is very important.
Everyone from my generation, they all wanted to be Sunil Gavaskar. Growing up as a kid, my brother would only give me examples of Sunil Gavaskar. The target for me as a school kid was 35 test hundreds.
Sunil Gavaskar made his first test appearance at Lord's in 1971 when he came shoulder to shoulder with fast bowler John Snow.
So that didn't look a very nice incident to me. No question at all that he was impeding that little batsman there, in my opinion.
This David and Goliath confrontation showed a defiance that helped Gavaskar score over 10,000 test runs, as the little man stood up to the fastest and meanest bowlers in the world.
There were two things people said Indians could never do. One was bowl quick and one was bat against quick bowling. Indians were the butt of all jokes when it came to facing fast bowling. And suddenly this man went up and resisted fast bowling, and for the first time an Indian batsman could lay claim to being, if not the best batsman in the world, among the best batsmen in the world. And he went, and without a helmet, of course helmets we didn't know much about in those days, faced the quickest bowlers in the world.
There it is, and it's beautifully timed, backward of point. Captain Gavaskar hitting back for India.
Gavaskar played long and patient innings of accumulation, vital. Yet to further India's ambition as a cricketing nation, something extra was needed. This came in the late 70s, when from Chandigarh in the north came an all-rounder with real aggression and attitude. This was Kapil Dev, a warrior with the bat.
The faster the ball comes, the faster you send it back.
And what was new for India, a warrior with the ball.
Catch. Good ball too. 4 wickets to Kapil Dev. He could answer fire with fire. He could bowl a bouncer, make the opposition batsman duck. That sight of the opposition batsman ducking against an Indian bowler was a very symbolic act. A whole generation of Indian cricket followers, remember, had grown up with their batsmen ducking and squatting on the floor as the ball flew over their head.
And he's given him out. Kapil Dev was 2 wickets now to his name as England slide.
My aggression was, okay, let's play from the front. Perhaps my previous generation of cricketer, they didn't know how to win matches. For them, saving the test match was as good as winning the test match.
This absence of nerviness, this absence of self-consciousness, this freedom from history, that he was an athlete who happened to play cricket. This was new.
At Lord's in 1983, Kapil Dev was captain of a team who were underdogs in the one-day World Cup final against the formidable West Indians.
Well done, that's beautifully bowled. Gavaskar has gone, the first wicket down, and Andy Roberts, in the middle of this great spell of bowling from himself and Joe Garner, has taken the first Indian wicket, and that really is the one they wanted.
Well, there were a few Indians with signs outside Lord's saying, you know, India's going to win, but the bookmakers were offering ridiculous odds.
That's out, and straight to the man behind square leg.
All assumptions about the game seemed to be confirmed when India batted first and reached only 183 runs.
When we bowled them out that cheaply, and it was almost as if we were in automatic gear. You know, we'll beat India, especially now that they have set us such a meager target.
The West Indies were 50 for 2 when Viv Richards came in and began to lay into bowler Madan Lal.
Let's have some more.
I bowled 2 overs, and Richard hit me about 12 runs in a 1 over. The third over, like you know, me and Kapil was you know, discussing whether you should bowl or not. You know, I told him to give me the ball. I'll bowl this over. If I don't bowl well, then you can change me next over, because I knew that Richard is